Hi, welcome back to 18 Tarot. I'm Stacy, and I wanted to do a reading because the energies right now are crazy. They feel very, for lack of a better word right now, very sexual. You know, wow. Yes. What else? What about this energy? Commitment. Oh, there's a warning. Okay. Okay, interesting. Yeah, it feels weird. It feels like there's almost too much energy. Okay, so this is one aspect of it. Please tell me the other aspect of this energy. What? Underworld. Yes, I can see that. What else? Of course, yes. Oh man. Okay, one more. Let's take this one. Get curious. Oh boy, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Let me see. There's another one. Let me see. What's this one? Oh, that's two. The void. Impatience. Okay. I'm gonna leave patience over here to remind me. Okay, so the energies I've been feeling, I swear to everything, it's just like it's sprung out of nowhere, and it's been for a couple days now. Actually, it has not been out of nowhere, but it's strong. It's strong. I don't know what to make of it. I don't know if to trust it. I thought it was just me, but then I'm like, okay, this could be, you know, for someone else. This could be a message that someone needs to hear. So let's see the archetype. Oh, okay, let's go. The ocean and Kairos. Oh, I don't remember Kairos. What does Kairos mean? Give me a second while I look it up. But oh my gosh, have you guys felt that energy, or is it literally just me? Okay, who's feeling it? The ocean is deeper than deep, big dreams, discovery. When dark is subsumed, drowned, polluted, and unpredictable. The power of the ocean is unmatched. To step into its salty waters is to step into the unknown by the sheer volume of ocean. The ocean represents the unconscious, all that is beyond the understanding. We cannot live within the ocean. We cannot claim it, manage it, or own it. It rejects our every attempt to dominate nature. Yet amid its overwhelming power, it calls to us, inspires, and it invigorates our life on land. It dissolves the little us into the big us. When the energy of the ocean is present, there is a change searing that is beyond any change you've known before. The ego must dissolve. The saline swells work on your very cells, your fibers, your deepest underlying beliefs. Like Aphrodite, we rise from the ocean's froth, a new being. Life is changed. Let the wave crash. Oh, boy, this is crazy. And let's see, Kairos. Kairos is alignment, ease in decisions, and action. When dark is fighting against time. So Kairos is a mythic time, synchronicity. We all have had the experience of timelessness, of the beyond, confirmation, of life beyond the ticking of the clock. It may be felt as the time is standing, slowing down, losing track of time on a walk or in a lovely conversation. This is known as the mythic time. It is the territory of Kairos. The card suggests there is a secondary time continuing and goes beyond any earthly clocks and schedules. Within this non-linear realm, we access divine timing. A single moment ripens with auspiciousness, and our actions change the trajectory of our whole life. Time becomes a living thing that watches over us and tells us precisely when to speak or act. When this card appears, it is all about patience and precision. No clock can guide you. Wait for the rush of inner knowing and not a moment longer. Oh my gosh, I'm reading that and my heart is like sinking in a little bit. It's insane. The sword is like cutting through the shit. Truth and division. I'm just gonna cut these out and leave them here. Okay. Oh man, so I do feel this energy of, you know, sexual energy. It's just like such a strong feeling right now, and I am curious about where it's coming from. So it's like, let me see. So I want to know what love is. Okay, I want to know where this is coming from. Like, what is going on? Oh, that was so Knight of Swords. Wow, the sword too. Okay, something quick could be happening. King of Cups. Someone's emotions. Someone, you know, controlling your emotions. It feels like, okay, like Page of Swords. Wow, two swords. The Knight and the Page. The beginning of something. What else? What about this energy? What about this energy? Okay, so what I feel, I'm trying to see what the cards say, but what I feel is that it's almost like Spirit could be testing you. Queen of Cups and the Fool. I feel like Spirit could be testing you. I love the water, the ocean, the Queen of, you know, the blues. I feel like Spirit could be testing you right now to see like your self-control. The taming that beast, you know, like to say it any other way. It feels like it's bringing from thoughts, and your emotional body is like feeling it because you're about to embark on this journey that is almost like it could be coming out of excitement. Let me see this card. 5 of Wands. It could be, I'm gonna leave it up there. Perhaps like self-sabotage, if it's like external, like trying to create some type of problem so you don't commit to what you're committed. Like, you know what I mean? Like what you're moving towards. It's almost like the memory. It's almost like a warning. And perhaps you're afraid to commit. Perhaps you don't know what that really looks like in your life, and it's almost like a warning that it's like, hey, like, watch out for this. Like, is this yours? Is this coming from a past reaction or a past pattern? You know, because we're all karmic until we choose to do better in a way. All right, please tell me more about this memory. Holding on to something. I feel like there's something that you're still holding on to, and it's coming out. It's coming out as like from boredom. Like it's like you're stable and everything, but you're probably just bored at the same time. And wow, planning, knowing what you want and planning to go get it, but it feels like there's no action. It's just like thoughts, but there's no actual movement. Okay. Single. Yeah, it's like that single energy. It's like, okay, where are you gonna invest your time? Whose cup are you gonna take? What else can we know about this? Working hard. and having patience. I feel like you worked hard at this moment. Wow, there's a lot of coins here. And you're being asked to have a little bit more patience in order to get this person. I mean, yeah, like this person, like your person. And don't get confused about what you're feeling. It's like an emotional overwhelming sensations that like I'm feeling, but at the other side of this, it's almost like your complete stability. The Tower. Yeah, the Tower definitely comes first. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see the emotional layer of this. What is the emotional layer of this feeling? Where it's coming from? It's something hidden. Confusion, happiness, and it's hidden. It's almost like it's asking you to introspect what happiness is, the illusions that you were thinking were happiness at one point. And the Queen of Cups is someone very intuitive, so there's the moon confirmation of it, the underworld, the seeing the visions of like what you already know. How about, I want to know if this is like from someone else, like another connection. We have regret. So it could be like the reason why you're not trying to, perhaps like you're bored, you don't want to, like if there's like a single energy and you're holding on to what you have is because like you don't want to perhaps emotionally invest in something different. This energy is meant to be transmuted though. Oh, here's the action, thank goodness. And the Three of, okay, yeah. So it feels like you are being asked to put this into motion somehow. Like for real, somehow. It's a lot of energy. And it's almost like going from regret, but it's like, okay, take action and transmute something. Because the Fool is here as well. So the Queen of Cups and the Fool, it's almost like heading towards planning and building something. Building something. Eight of Discs, here's the Eight of Discs as well. Working very carefully towards what you want. Being very careful about where you water. And if you're Two of Discs, the Tower. Yeah, so there's a radical change happening right now. It's almost like perhaps the Five of Cups, it just signifies the change you just went through, and now you're taking action to transmute it. It's like you're not acting from lack, you're acting from wholeness, from power. And perhaps, okay, I want to know, is that like the power coming back to the person? Okay, it could be self-sabotage. Okay, so if these emotions are arising, it's almost like it's like when you feel like you want more sugar, you want more. It's like a craving, investment. Wow, the 7 and 7 again. So it's almost like the anxiety or the past cycles could also be, and definitely that Queen of Wands energy. It could be like keeping you trying to repeat a cycle out of self-sabotage. So I feel like it's because you're about to do something big that it's almost like your ego or the part of us that like wants us to be stable, which I also saw that one, hold on, which like wants you to be, where did it go? It wants you to be like stable or comfortable. It wants you to stay where you are now, that it doesn't, it's scared of what's going to happen. It's scared of what that might look like, what that will entail. Let's see the problems that need to be called out. Resistance, Sacred Amount, Suppressed and Timid. So you could be resistant a new connection, and there's more of that ocean water, you know. It feels like you are probably like scared of opening up again. Foundation, established family and security. Wow, like, okay, you could be scared of what, yeah, I'm telling you, it's like stress, arguments, turbulence, and tension. Second opportunity, making amends, return. Okay, so you don't know. It's almost like the past and the beginning, like what happens first. Yeah, so it's as so something, it's like when you're about to change, there's like a glimpse of time. I've experienced this before, where there's a glimpse of time where you feel like you don't want to change. It's such a weight that you're just like, I just feel like I want to go back because that's all I know and I'm just okay with that. And I feel like that's the confusing part of it. It's like it's an illusion because you just don't know what's out there. So how are you gonna be able to say you're scared when you don't know what it really looks like? So let's see the advice, let's see the outcome for this energy. Knight of Wands, I feel like you're being asked to happiness. I think to move in happiness, to prioritize happiness right now. Don't think too hard about, oh wait, there's one more. Queen of Cups again. Okay, cool. So yeah, so it feels like to stay in touch with your emotions, to stay open. If something returns, let it return. Be like, okay, deal with it in a loving way, but not in a way where it's like coming out of a wounded place. You know what I mean? Out of lack, not out of lack. It's like deal with it when it happens, but it's almost like happiness should be your foundation, your stability, your security is yourself, your happiness, your business, what you worked for all this time. And moving with passion, traveling, getting to know people. What else is the outcome? What's the outcome to this? King of Swords. Perhaps meeting someone in this energy. What is that? Oh, why is this backwards? Oh, there's like, well, there's some that are in reverse. All right, so what about this King of Swords? Oh my god, the same thing before. Oh, more Knights. Okay, so I feel like you're going to be acting from a very analytical place. It could be someone else coming in and being, you know, being that happy ending, being your happiness, your Ten of Cups. But it could just be you moving swiftly now that you've balanced yourself, and you know, balance because like a water and fire, and the Queen of Cups, you as the Queen of Cups, it doesn't matter if you're male, it's an energy, and being so aligned and balanced in your emotions that you're able to move with passion towards what you want. But now you're balancing out the analytical process, the thoughts, because we also have here Knight of Swords and Page of Swords. So there's a lot more of that Swords energy. You have been asked to introspect, get in touch with the underworld of who you are. You know, I feel like you're being asked to have a little bit more fun with these energies, the sacred energy. Transmute it. I feel like you are being asked to transmute this energy as well. Create it into art or something. For someone as the Queen of Cups, you probably are so sensitive to emotions that it's like, it could be yours, it could not be yours. Countryside, irrigation, harvesting, rent. So again, there's a lot more of this, like work in the field. I feel like you're still working something, spending time, just doing your thing. Perhaps letting go of dependence or codependency. Possessiveness, paranoia. What is that about? What is this jealousy card about? Death. Okay, this part of you probably needs to die. It needs to transform. It needs to transmute into something else. So it's almost like if you feel like the anxious, like, oh my god, I need coffee, I need something, like, you know, you think you want something, and I think it's almost like the resistance to change. You're suppressing something that it's calling you out. It's like, okay, hey, I'm feeling something, and yeah, it's like balancing out these energies. It's what you're being called to. The Emperor. Yeah, find clarity in your own autonomy, seeking higher counsel. Wow, yeah, seeking higher counsel. Look at all of this. It's like seeking the higher counsel, having the strength to make boundaries where you need to, make those changes where you need to, seeking the higher counsel, you know, completely finding clarity in that and moving with precision, moving with authority, with autonomy. Oh, that was the word I was trying to say the other day. Moving with autonomy and you know, coming from a very balanced place. You know, the King of Coins at the bottom. The Star, yes, it's like healing that after closing whatever needed to be closed. The Hermit, yeah. So I feel like this is, if you're feeling those energies, I feel like you are being to do something with it. Perhaps dance, perhaps create something. I feel like it's requiring you a lot of movement. So I would suggest dancing and offer help. Interesting. What's that for? Save a bee. Okay, so you could be channeling or maybe transmuting the jealousy part, or competitiveness, dependence, paranoia. You can transmute it by offering help instead of, you know, like it makes you feel good. I don't know. Try it out. Telepathy, quantum entanglement. Okay, so what you could be feeling, all this sacred, because you are telepathic, you could be picking up on someone else's energy. They could be thinking of you, you know, if it's like a little bit of that quantum entanglement is like when you've been with someone and, you know, it's like you're thinking of each other or you're picking up on them thinking of you, because that is what's hidden, the moon, the underworld type stuff, you know, the mental. That's why it was so much sword energy. It's like it's all in the mind, it's all in the thought. It's not in the physical, but it's all up there, and it's tied to your emotional body. The Queen of Cups being so heightened with the sixth sense that like you feel it all. But Daddy's got you. Daddy God has got you. The foundation, like I feel like you just have to do your part and stay strong. Clairtagency, what is this? Psychometry, the ability to perceive info or the history of an object or person merely by touching them. Ooh. I feel like I would say be aware of what you're coming in contact with, who you're coming in contact with. Treat yourself to your favorite dish. You're being called to just be self-focused in your happiness. Oh, and slow down. There's a moment to like slow down and analyze. Analyze these emotions. Are they yours? Whose are they? Protect your vision from non-believers. We have spiritual transformation and egg glands. So with all these changes, you've been through like an initiation. You're beginning to realize these things, see them in a different way, and it's because it's meant to help you transform into a different being. It's connecting you to God. It's connecting you to the whole source. Being a transmutant, it's like an alchemist. It's like you're co-creating with the universe. Listen to the birds. It's asking you to stay in touch in that balanced state with nature. Listen presently, internal, differentiate, and external. So like again, it's bringing you to the present. Offering help is talking to people. It's bringing you to the present. Coming out of the mental. Perhaps that's like another message. It's coming out of the mental. Let your phone die. Okay, so yeah, it could be like spending too much time on your phone. Create that roadmap to your 10 of Cups, that roadmap to success. Okay, define it. The Emperor. Once you plan it, clarity, planning it, and going for it, because you have God on your back, you have the Spirit on your back. Like these are all major arcana. There's plenty of major arcanas here. So you're someone, whoever's watching, you're someone going through a big shift, and it's showed again, you know, and it's like the healing that you've done. It's meant to be shared. It's meant to be also rewarded, because you don't go through all of that for no reason. Let's see. Any last things? Any last messages? Oh, more clarity. Coming out of confusion into clarity. I feel like being in the present will help you clarify a little bit more. Oh. So this one fell. The High Priestess, yeah, like okay, so connecting to your inner guide. The Queen of Wands is like that passion, that judgment. Let's see. The Wheel of Fortune. It's divine timing. The healing that you've done, it's being rewarded, but it's coming in a certain way. The Ten of Wands, it's like all the work that you've done, it's paying off. It's helped you transform into this spiritual warrior, this spiritual guide, almost a star. The Queen of Wands again. Okay, so yeah, so you're very witchy. You could be very magical. And this could also be just like if a guy or girl. The Queen of Swords again. So I feel like you are being asked to obtain your boundaries and temper your energies between all of these. We have the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Wands. Yeah, we have the Emperor, which is all the kings. It seems like you're also like the Empress energy, like that feminine energy. It's like very balanced. I think I don't think you're doing really good. I feel like these energies are just meant to help you know that it's like, okay, this could be someone else's energy you're feeling. But also dig deeper to see like how you can transmute it, how you can make something out of it. What is it trying to say? How can you heal that if it's gonna make you act a little bit chaotically? And like in temper. Like balance it out if it's like coming out of if it's trying to bring you back to an old pattern. So that you don't. Okay, let's see a word that would help us anchor this. Efficiency. Ooh, efficiency. Okay, it's like don't waste the energy. Ooh, now I'm seeing this like overflowing of water. It's like there's water from one cup to the other cup, but then there's also like a stream behind. So there's like an overflowing of energies that could be used. So don't waste it any longer. Protect yourself, protect your projects, and treat yourself really good. Enjoy the moment as we are at this moment, because whatever's happening, it's out of your hands, it's out of my hands, it's out of everyone's hands. You've done the healing this far. Again, so just have fun with it. Get curious. Oh, that was like get curious about the energies. Oh, there's somewhere. Okay, get curious about these energies, where it could lead you, where the adventures, the newness of it, you know. And yeah, okay, so if you like it, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.